right front-footed player, Viv Richards, just ambling 2 runs there. Knows how good this pitch is and will take every conceivable opportunity to get his left foot down the pitch. So the 50 going up on the board, coming up in the 25th over. That's a typical Richards shot, and that's 4 from the moment it left the bat. Only slightly short of a length there by Willis, and Richards going on the front foot, then rocking away to the back foot.
On this wicket, there's not a lot of margin for any bowler, even against ordinary players. Against Richards, if you're the slightest bit short or the slightest bit over-pitched, he's going to make the most of it.
Everybody enjoyed that, even the West Indian contingent in the crowd enjoyed that. Short and hooked away. A couple of really good shots early on here from Fayez Backus. The half volley driven through the offside, the short one pulled away quite viciously through mid-wicket. Short again, it's hooked for 4 more. Well, Botham obviously trying to look for that catch down at deep long leg. Well, only one deep long leg for Richards. I hardly think that Botham will be attempting to try him out with a hook shot. And he's caught it at the second attempt. Well, a great relief there from Peter Willey. Fine catch in the end. One of those nasty ones came at him round about the ankle. It went in, it went out. He grabbed it at the second attempt. And Botham has done it again. His 150th wicket in Test match cricket. And the man he so much wanted to get out, Viv Richards. So great breakthrough here for England after just 20 minutes play with Richards caught Willey bowled Botham. And West Indies now 72 for 3, which has gone for 26. Botham switching to around the wicket now to Kallicharran. That was a dreadful shot. The applause for Ian Botham. 9 overs, 6 maidens, 1 for 17.
That was Ian Botham's 150th Test wicket, and in terms of time, the quickest achievement by any player to do that.
So Alvin Kallicharran whipping that away nicely down to long leg. That's his first run. No third man, Willie will have to chase it. Just about to stop it inside the rope. Back heel to Embury, who's followed up nicely. So 3 more to the little left-hander. I rather think on Friday that might just have beaten them both, but the outfield after that horrific drenching here on Saturday, still, as you'd imagine, not completely dried out.
On Friday, and that was a dreadful shot by Alvin Kallicharran. He's been out of form this season, and really that is indicated by the batsman who plays such an airy-fairy shot, semi-defensive shot at a ball so wide.
It's safe between third slip and gully. Not an entirely convincing stroke. confident stroke. Oh, great catch. Great reflex catch that. Brian Rose at leg slip. That was a full-blooded shot, not just a little leg glide. And that's a super piece of fielding.
When you're out of form, this is what you don't need. He hit it in the middle, he hit it down, and Brian Rose managed to pick it up. You really won't see a better short leg catch than that.
That wasn't such good cricket, because there was no one at the stumps at the bowler's end. The 100 comes up now, 101 for 4. Well, he's gone. Yes. Just had to wait to see if Don Osley was looking. But Derek Murray, in stepping back there, trod on his stumps. Both of them was very quick to notice. A lot of eyes went with the ball down the leg side. And sometimes the umpire can do the same. Don Osley was watching there. Just that off bail came off, I think it was. We need to have a look at the replay to check that. But I think it was the off bail that fell.
Watch Derek's feet here. That's it. It looks as though his right heel clipped the off stump. And that looks as though it was off middle. However, he's got it round the corner and it's 4 runs.
It's a good shot over pitch, put away through mid-off. 4 runs for Marshall. Proving quite an expensive over for Graham Dilley. Gave away 10 runs, but still got good figures, 3 for 35. Again, that's swept away. It was pushed through, I thought, far too quickly, nearly at medium pace. And this type of oval wicket, I'm absolutely convinced you've got to give it more air, give it a better chance to grip. That's short, bad ball, 4 runs. Disappointing over again today for John Embry. Pulling that much too quickly, dropping it halfway down, and it's a gift there for Fayed Bacchus. Takes the score on to 48. C.H. Lloyd down at number 11, and very, very unlikely to bat in this innings. So Mike Gatting has come back to slim it off now again for Marshall. Beautiful shot. Brian Rose giving chase, but it's a forlorn run for him. That's short, and it's 4 more, no need for anybody to run again. No 3rd man.
Just 2 more runs added up to lunch to take the total on to 145 for 5. At that stage, Bacchus and Marshall, both playing very well, had added a most valuable 40 runs for the West Indies. Willie bowled the last over before lunch. That was a maiden. Here's the second ball after lunch now. Ian Botham is the bowler. He's coming in to bowl to Fayed Bacchus, and with me in the commentary box is Tony Kosian. He's a long way away from that with the feet, but he got the middle of the bat onto it, which is all you can ask, I suppose. Brian Rose doing the fielding. And a half-century to Fouad Bacchus. He's had to battle very hard all the way through this summer. Made runs in county games, but prior to today, his best score in a test against England was 30. And a short run now from Ian Botham. Good fielding. Extras now have gone to second top score. 27 out of a total of 150. West Indies need 21 now to avoid the follow-on. 150 for 5, 52 Bacchus, and 21 to Malcolm Marshall with that single. Marshall's taking strike. It's that same area outside off stump that's posed plenty of problems for West Indies batsmen. An area chewed up by Colin Croft's spikes. And again, that little puff of dust. Leg byes to go on to the total, and West Indies have saved the follow-on.
He's gone off another no ball. No, Bob Willis has only got himself to blame. Absolutely no excuse for this. It's become something of a joke here now. 26 no balls. And both have decided that it's time to have a word with him. See there, the front foot well over the popping crease. Bit of catching practice at slip there for Graham Gooch. And up goes the finger, it must have just caught the glove. And Fouad Bacchus goes. Fine, 61, the 6th wicket going down at the Devils' number again, 187 on the board. Finally, the breakthrough coming. It's been a long, hard struggle for the England bowlers, and ends a really excellent 6-wicket partnership.
Here it is from the other end, bowled around the wicket, and there it is, the glove, and popping up, but bowled around the wicket, sweeping against the angle of the ball. Bacchus there, and a fine innings ended, out for 61. Highest score in England, highest score of the series for Fouad Bacchus.
Always good to turn one early in a spell. The batsman playing for the spin then. He's caught it round the corner, beautiful catch. A nice bit of variation there. First change of pace really from John Embry. And Malcolm Marshall goes for 45. West Indies now 197 for 7. Well worth another look at.
A little bit of air on middle and leg. And I must say, I never really considered Brian Rose as a particularly high-class close catcher, but the 2 catches that he's taken today have been tremendous, because that went very fast and very low.
It's holding. And up comes the 200. There's Boycott out there at long on, but he needs to be back quite a bit further than that. he hits it. It really does stay hit. Joe Garner, tremendous power there. Great idea from Peter Willey. Shot. So although it went for four and it was hit very, very firmly by Holding, it was also well bowled by Embury. Drew Holding into the stroke. Between the two fieldsmen again. That was a miscue, but it's still 4 runs. Goes to 14. And that's beaten Boycott again. It's over long on. Actually, you could do away with his deep square. Prodigious turn there. Nice take by Knott going down the leg side.
It's lofted safely into the outfield. The cut off without any bother. Boycott out at long on. And these two tall pacemen just stroll 2 easy runs. Repeated, and Boycott this time no chance of stopping it. Races away for 4. I would have thought he could have done with an extra man out there. Give the ball a bit of air. Needs 2 men in that outfield. Big outfield here at the Oval, plenty of wide open spaces, and Garner finds it again. It's a mighty blow. Really gave that everything he got. Very big 6 indeed, struck by Michael Holding over mid-wicket. Brave once in a while tossing that ball higher, and Holding fell in launching into that. There's a new ball being handed from Barry Mayer over to Don Oslier at the start of the 92nd over. Both have just delayed 7 overs taking this new ball, but after the spinner was hit for 6, he decides that it's time now for Bob Willis. First ball with the new ball, Willis to Garner. All balls coming all right to Big Joel. Lovely shot that, crack wide of mid-on. And the crowd loving this hitting from the late order batsman. Each batsman with a very big 6 to his name. Willis again to Garner. And it's a no ball yet again. Second time that Graham Gooch has taken a catch and slip off a Willis no ball. The same Dabakis earlier in the day. Now finds the outside edge of Garner's bat, and Gooch again takes the catch, but you can see the umpire, the arm stuck out. Dilly again to Garner. It's driven very firmly through mid-on. Gatting giving chase. They've crossed for 2, will certainly come back for a 3rd. Those 3 runs put together a 50 partnership between these two. And come in very good time and included a lot of very attractive shots. 50 added in just 56 minutes. Garner 34, Holding 19. That This must be close, yes. LBW, a full toss, and Michael Holding knew it. On his way immediately. Would have knocked all three out. So the end of a really great partnership between these two quick bowlers. It had his 64 most valuable runs. And Graham Dilley again the man to break it.
Here it is. Full toss, bang in the middle, would have knocked the middle stump out. And my goodness, didn't England need that wicket.
So Dilley 23 overs, 6 maidens, 4 for 57. His best performance to date in Test match cricket. Ian Botham back in the attack. There's no third man, and Garner collects 4 runs straight away. So he goes on to 46 now. So an edge 4 wide of slip off that last ball, and it's Botham again to Garner. Garner on 46. It's in the air, and Gattin's under it, very nicely taken at mid-off. Botham picks up the last wicket of the innings, and Garner goes for 46, caught by Gattin at mid-off. So,
well, a really fine innings there from Garner, looking to hit him where he had hit Willis so frequently, but a little bit of outswing there, carrying the ball off the leading edge, caught at mid-off, and look at Garner, he's very disappointed indeed.
Well, that was a great effort from the West Indies in the end, to total 265. The last 4 wickets added 160. 2 great partnerships between, first of all, Backus and Marshall, and then Garner and Holding. That last one between Garner and Holding adding 64 at a crucial time, just when England desperately needed to break through again. The England bowlers, they beat the bat a considerable number of times today, and Dilley was the most successful in the end, 4 for 57 in 23 overs and 6 maidens. Embury, those figures look good, 23 overs, 12 maidens, 2 for 38. I thought he pushed the ball through a little bit too much on this pitch. I know it's a very slow pitch, the ball was coming off slowly, but I thought he might just have given it a little bit more air, to slightly different field placings, and Willis 1 wicket and Botham 2. So a lead for England of 105 runs, a very, very valuable lead, but not nearly as good as they might have hoped for at one stage. Here's the second over of the England second innings. No runs on the board at the moment. It's Colin Croft coming in. He's bowling to Geoffrey Boycott. With me in the commentary box is Tom Green. To Boycott. First runs of the England second innings. Michael Holding. Well, that's closer than the first one they went up for. There's a more vehement appeal from Holding, less enthusiastic from Derek Murray. That's got to be. They had 2 goes before, but neither were really very close, but that one looked absolutely plumb. First wicket goes down, Gucci LBW to Holding for 0. 2 for 1 wicket. Boycott has both runs.
And Michael Holding's been very, very close twice to getting Graham Gucci out, and there's absolutely no doubt about that whatsoever. Beaten for pace, and I would think would have hit middle and leg.
2 for 1, Gucci LBW bowled Holding, no score. Rose is off the mark with that single around the wicket. runs there. He goes on to 2. Boycott is 4. Rose 2, 7 for 1. And Graham Gooch is the man out. OBW to Holding. That looked very plumb.
Boycott facing Croft. Big appeal and Boycott's gone, and he knew it. He was on his way before Don Oslier's finger went up. Croft strikes. England in trouble here in the second innings. Only 10 on the board, and now Boycott goes for 5. Caught by the wicketkeeper Murray, off the bowling of Colin Croft. Tentative little push forward, just catches the outside edge and safely through to Derek Murray behind. Holding off the shorter run. Found the gap, threw mid-off. Wasn't quite at the pitch of it, but the ball struck it very firmly in the middle. That's what matters in the end, and Brian Rose adds 3 to his score. Also got a third man and a long leg. Big vacant space through mid-off. And his bowling. Larkins goes. Disaster here for England. Slumping here to 13 for 3 and another failure for poor Wayne Larkins. Bowled by Holding without ever opening his account. Beaten there by sheer pace and a very good Yorker. England 105 ahead in the first innings, have already lost Gooch, Boycott and now Larkins with just 13 on the board. Slips reinforced there, 4 slips a gully in for Embury. Holding roaring in. Nicely off the mark, pushes away past Garner at short leg. 2 runs there. Croft to Rose. Well, he's finally timed one. Won't quite make the ropes. Brian Rose has run particularly well again. So he slips into double figures, goes on to 10, the score on 18 for 3. So for the night watchman John Embury, there's 4 slips, a gully in, 2 short legs, Croft from the pavilion end. And he's caught him at forward short leg. Full toss pushed into Backus' hand, who's threatened to catch many in this series, but that's the first time it's really paid off for him. And night watchman Embury goes. All kinds of trouble here now for England. 18 for 4. Embury out for just 2. Caught Backus. Good low catch off the bowling of Croft.
Just 2 more runs added to take the final score for England.